Hey guys, welcome back to No Catchy Name. It's me, Ella. Today is Friday, November the 3rd, 2023, and today is my first video for a collaboration that I'm doing with K&K Crochet. I'll leave them linked below. I asked her back in like August, September, November, or November, we're in November, October, somewhere around there, to participate with me if she wanted to. And the whole point of this collaboration is it's Christmas themed, so if you don't like Christmas, maybe skip this video. But I have been wanting to focus on making Christmas easier for myself and more enjoyable. As a mother, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Christmas is the hardest usually on you because you're the one planning everything and purchasing everything and come up with all the ideas of things for you and your family to do, and it can be really stressful. So I wanted to start this Christmas and hopefully carry it over to every Christmas for the rest of forever, to have a more relaxing hygge or hygge, it's hygge I think, Christmas, where you just relax and don't put so much pressure on yourself. And I also want to do that with like my decorations and things. I kind of get chaotic sometimes with stuff like that, so last year I got rid of some of my decorations, and this year I didn't pull out some of them, and I'm wanting to purchase some new ones that are more and make traditional, or like I really like primitive looking Christmas decorations, like the orange slices and the greenery everywhere. And I just want, not minimalist at all, because I'm not into that. I'm a maximalist, as you can tell. I love having a lot of stuff around me. But I want my Christmas decorations and atmosphere to be warm and comfy and cozy, and blankets and reds and greens and multicolor lights. I'm definitely a warm Christmas person, like those things I just mentioned, as opposed to there's also called a cold Christmas, and that's people who tend to decorate with silvers and whites and golds and usually minimal decorations. But I'm a warm, cozy Christmas. So anyways, that's what this collaboration is going to be about. We're going to be sharing crochet patterns, traditions, like what we do with our family, or maybe new things we want to start, possibly recipes. I've got a whole list of things. I got some gift ideas that I want to work on from my own people in my life, so I'm going to share them with you guys. And some other crafts, some of them may not be 100% crochet, but they might involve crochet. I know a few of them are going to be sewing ones that I do, and I'm going to try to do not necessarily tutorials, but more like a craft with me, to where you can watch me do it. And I mean, it's going to be kind of like a tutorial, but it's not going to be like super structured, because I've tried that before and I'm not the best at doing that. Plus I have a toddler, so it's really hard for me to squeeze in time to make like professional tutorials, because there's almost always a little voice in the background. She's asleep right now. But yeah, so I'm wearing my Christmas shirt. I rotated my closet. All my Halloween stuff went in the back, and my Christmas came up to the front. So I will be randomly wearing my Christmas shirts throughout all of November and December, because for me, Christmas starts as soon as Halloween is over. And actually this year we put up our tree and decorations the Sunday before Halloween. So maybe it's gonna start sooner in the next years. But anyways, I got a crochet pattern I want to share with you today, and also I just purchased a new decoration that I thought I would share with you guys. Last year I got rid of my wreath. Was it last year? Might have been the year before that. I had one that was gifted to me. It was one of those made out of that meshy plastic stuff with like wire ribbon. It's like ribbon, but it's meshy. I don't know what that's called. It kind of looks like tulle, but it's harder than tulle. And it was made for me by my mother-in-law's mother. She used to make wreaths before she stopped, and she made it. It was a beautiful wreath, but I'd had it for years, and our door was right in the sun, so it got sun bleached really bad. The coloring was all off, and like pieces of it was falling off, so it was time to retire that wreath. And this year, because I want to be more, I don't even know how to say it, like I want my decorations to be more cozy and comfortable, and I want them also to be more like intentional. Like I want to think about them. I don't want to just grab everything I like, because I want like a certain feel to my Christmas, if that makes any sense. So we like to window shop. We go as a whole family to stores and we window shop, and then we actually do some shopping while we're there. But we did that last night at Big Lots, which I know has different names all over the US. It's the same store but different names, and it's a closeout store, so it's kind of like Ollie's. They sell stuff I guess they got their own stuff, but they also sell stuff that didn't sell from other stores. But I found this bow, and that's one of my ideas was for my door. Instead of buying a wreath this year, I thought I would, I've seen it where people put like a ribbon around the door long ways and short ways to make it look like a present or something, and then a bow in the middle. And I wanted to do that, but now I have to find some ribbon to do that with because I already picked out the bow. But I just thought this was so pretty, and it looks, to me it looks rustic. And like when I think about my perfect Christmas, if I had enough money to decorate the way I wanted to, and have a perfect little cottage house somewhere sitting on a hill, you know, and actually snow on Christmas, that's like the image of my perfect Christmas. But I would think of the Little Women movie from the 90s with Winona Ryder in it. That feel, I would love to have that feel for Christmas with all kinds of like greenery around, but not real greenery because it's real messy, and you have to wait till like a week or two before December or Christmas to buy stuff like that because it dies. I would love to have a real Christmas tree with garlands everywhere, and popcorn and cranberry garlands and dried orange garlands. Anyways, that kind of feel is like would be my perfect Christmas if I could afford it and had the means, you know, all the means that I would need to do it. Anyways, this gives me kind of those vibes. So this is kind of what I'm going for, vibe-wise, but also nostalgic to me. 90s Christmas is what my Christmas tree is, where it's all kind of chaotic and there's all kinds of handcrafted kid ornaments and stuff on there. But anyways, I bought this and it was $8 to hang on my door, and I thought it was so pretty. I love it. It's got like this part, the red part is like a velvet ribbon, and then it's got the pretty plaid, and it's just got some greenery with some pine cones and I guess holly berries. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But I just thought this was so pretty, and it's got like a jump ring, like a binder ring, what are these called, on the back to hang it up with. And I just think it's so pretty. I think it'd be so pretty on the door. It would look even prettier if we had like a wood door, but we have a white door because we live in an apartment. But I want to put the ribbon, you know, going around the door both ways with this in it. But I'm going to try to hang it to where it's below the peephole, so that I can look out in it when I need to. But I just think it's so pretty. I love it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm getting that. I was looking for bows, and I've seen a few that I almost got. But then when I saw this one, I knew that was the bow. So that'll be going up pretty soon. I'm not going to hang up my outside Christmas stuff until another week or two. Give my neighbors time to adjust. Because I don't want to be like that crazy Christmas person, even though I am. And now for the crochet pattern. I cannot remember. I think the base, the tree that I'm going to show you, it's a free pattern. I think it's a Ravelry PDF. And the designer is, I think it's Lisa's Pine Notes. And then the star is a separate pattern. It is also a free pattern on Ravelry, but it's not a PDF. It takes you to the website. I think it's called Crochet Star by Crochet Lovers. I believe that's what it is. And then for this tree, I'm going to show it to you in just a minute. I thought less is best when it came to decorations. So I've always wanted to make one of these. I've seen them in some of Tink stores because me and Devin used to go on tinking a lot when we had the time. And I just always thought it was such a pretty pattern. So I dug around and found it, and I made one for myself. I haven't made a hanger for it yet, so I gotta figure that out. But I thought this was just so precious. It is just a tree made out of granny squares. And these little bows are just sparkly little red bows that I got from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of like, I think 6 red and 6 green. And here's a little star. That's a separate pattern. And I'm going to tell you, all this is hot glued together because it's a decoration that I'm keeping for myself. So I did just go ahead and hot glue all the bits instead of sewing it, because that was a lot of sewing. And the little stump down here, so you can see the hot glue where I just glued the ends so that they wouldn't be poking out. I just did that myself. I didn't follow like a pattern for that. So yeah, I'm not sure what all the yarns are. I know that this is Karen 1 pound grass green, and this is Red Heart Super Saver white. This is Red Heart Super Saver bright yellow, and this is something. I think this is a Bernat yarn. I was working at my desk. I just grabbed one of the browns and started working from the shelf, so I didn't even look at it. And my little bows. I only had 5 bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one was not on there, and I was like, man, it's empty space. But I don't have any more bows. So I was digging around in my Christmas like junk journal stuff, and I found another bow from a past swap that I did. So I was so glad that I found that. I didn't have to go buy more just for that, although I could use more bows for other things. But so I just stuck it on there, and I think it looks so precious. I just love it. To me, this is like a cozy, reminds me of old Christmases to me. I realize my nostalgic Christmas is different from a lot of people's, because people who are older than me, their nostalgic Christmases would be years before I was even born. People who's younger than me, because like I saw a video the other day of someone who was younger than me, and they were talking about their nostalgic Christmas being in the early 2000s, and I just thought that was so funny. But you know, it's just how generations are. My nostalgic Christmas would be like the mid-90s, when I was old enough to know what was happening, and all the stuff that came with that, you know. So I want to try to recreate stuff like that for my kids, so that they can have good memories. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that we do a lot of things around the holidays, every holiday, for our kids. Me and Devin, we want them to have memories of stuff. We both kind of grew up poor, and different family dynamics. Devin and I, families were very different. So, and my mom tried as best as she could to give us everything that she could, and we had a lot of memories. That's where going to look at Christmas lights and rating them on a scale of 1 to 10 comes from. My mom and us did that. And it's probably because it was a free thing to do, other than gas, is just driving around looking at people's houses. But me and Devin carried it over to our family. Now us and Jessie does it, and eventually June will, when she gets old enough to understand it. So that's just kind of what I'm going to talk about. This is kind of a chaotic video. I hadn't planned it. I asked K&K Crochet if they wanted to join along with me. They said yes, and then October was just so busy, I haven't done anything. I literally finished this last night. And I was like, oh, she messaged me like around less than a week ago, and was asking about when I was putting my video out, and I was like, because it had just completely left my mind. So this first video is going to be chaotic. Hopefully the next ones will be a little bit more put together. And also I have no idea when they're coming out. I was planning like once a week, but then she mentioned doing like multiple ones a week, and I thought that would be fun. So I might do some shorter ones, some longer ones, the ones with like tutorial type things, and it would obviously be longer. And then because we've already got some Christmas plans coming up, so I might also be able to share stuff like that too. So I don't know, they're just gonna be random. It is gonna have a hashtag. It's gonna be hashtag old fashioned Christmas 23. I kind of wish I had done nostalgic Christmas 23, but anyways, that is our plan, and this is the first one. So I will link this down below, the 2 patterns. And yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here for now, because I think the kids are waking up, and then I'm going to make some more videos, more Christmas videos, so tag along with me if you want to. If you don't, that's fine, but I hear the baby, so I gotta go, and I'll see you guys in the video. Bye guys.